Okay, I got a bone to pick. And this time, it's with Clear Me. Who is Clear Me? It's not something that fixes the blemishes on your face or cleanses your body. It is a company that is really a pseudo-governmental agency that is collecting your vaccine data and allowing organizations that you want to have your vaccine data given to access it so they know that you are vaccinated. My mother was invited to an event at a museum and they asked her to download this Clear Me app so she could attend. Here's a picture of their website, clearme.com. Seems like an okay idea, but there are a number of problems with it. First, it is not necessary. We have CDC cards, we have Excelsior passes, and institutions can make their own database, but now Clear Me and its ilk is forcing people to have to deal with the inconvenience of going through a middleman. And this middleman is creating a huge pile of private data that is sloshing out there where someone can harvest it for nefarious purposes. Oh, this Clear Me will say we've got protections, but thieves are always one step ahead of anything that is brought to market. So it seems to me that this Clear Me's business model would appear to be not really providing convenience for institutions and individuals, but putting people's data at risk. So why would anyone do this? Because they want to make a buck. In other words, it's all about the coin. They say computers make fewer mistakes on average than humans do with pen and paper. True, but because computers and their algorithms process so many more items much more quickly, computers and their algorithms make in absolute terms so many more mistakes than people do on paper. And here's the other thing. Mistakes made on paper are kept relatively private. But a mistake made by a computer and its algorithm is an open target for hackers, thieves, and terrorists. Now, my mother is of a generation that isn't used to putting apps and important information on their phone. She still prefers carrying around paper and her ID card. And she doesn't really understand how to quickly access a vaccine app when she goes to a restaurant and other public venues. This app, as our other apps, is therefore a form of age discrimination, plain and simple. I hate to think what will happen when I am my mother's age, what kind of devices, apps, and algorithms will be running the world and identifying me. And these future apps and devices will probably know me better than I know myself, and therefore be a better version of myself. Algorithm. How does this happen? Well, these apps and things are generally created by people in their mid-teens to early 20s. And these people don't understand how people my mother's age could find technology so difficult. These people think, wouldn't it be cool? Wouldn't it be great if we invented something cool to do this and that so that we can do this and that more quickly and efficiently? So all you have to do is do this and that. And that's all right because we will create it and people using it are mostly fine doing this and that. But my mother and people her age don't really understand why they have to do this and do that. And that my mother's demographic doesn't really like it when they have to do this and do that. Because they can't do this and do that. And because they can't do this and do that, they're going to be prevented from doing what they really want, which is going to a museum, going to a restaurant, going to an event. So these companies that are creating cool and efficient apps to do this and that are isolating more and more people who can't or don't want to become proficient at doing this and doing that with these cool and efficient tools. So instead of helping people to get to events and places, Clear Me and other such apps are putting up a barricade to the people who most need the help. And that makes it a hell of an app. Thank you kindly.